Hello everyone, this is Jeff again. I've kind of got an update to my ZR2, my 2023 Colorado ZR2. When I picked the truck up, it had some options that were supposed to be dealer installed, and when I went and picked the truck up, it seemed like they had shipped the wrong item, which was the steps. I believe they shipped a full step. But the ZR2 comes standard with these rock sliders, okay, which are these right here. So that's standard equipment. So you can't really fit a regular step on there. If you do, you have to take the sliders off. Well, I wanted the rock sliders, so they had to order steps. So they make a detachable steps, and this is the front step. And they actually make a rear step. They're two different part numbers, but it's kind of confusing. So I wanted to show you guys, that the scenario that I came across, and it's kind of deceiving by GM, I believe. The dealer looked at the build sheet. I guess they have access to that, and they said, no, it only comes with the front step because it actually has just those part numbers, okay? So there's, like I said, two separate part numbers for the front and back steps. So I'll show you my window sticker, and it's kind of vague. And then I'll show you a truck on the site. So if you go over here and look at the options, and you're looking for this removable step here, and it's a $495 option. Okay, it doesn't say front, back. It just says step, dealer installed. So it's really vague. So, at this point, am I getting both the front and the rear? Just the rear, just the front? It doesn't say. It doesn't have the part number on here or anything. So they brought the truck out after I took it back in today, and it only had the two front steps installed. And I'm like, hey, I said, isn't the rear step supposed to be there? And they said, no, I don't think so. So they said, well, let me double check and make sure. So that's when they went and looked at the build sheet, and they said, no, it's only the front steps. But there's one thing I want to show you guys. So when I was looking for trucks, I was looking for certain options, and then I found a truck here, and they're all the same. It doesn't matter what color they are. So I just picked one off the GM website, and it just happens to be black. But if you look, it has front and aft steps in the picture. I know it's a stock picture and everything, but it's still kind of deceiving. So, I would think, hey, I want that truck. That's what I want. It's got both steps there, and that's what I think I'm getting, all right? But in reality, you're going to have to go and hit the window sticker down at the bottom, okay? And if you hit the window sticker, it would pop up this other screen. So I've got it already popped up here. Let me pull this over. Let me get rid of these pop-ups here. These are annoying. And there'll probably be some more that pop up here. That's not what I was wanting. Let me get rid of that. Come on. So anyway, if you look at this window sticker for that particular truck, and that's not my truck, that's a different truck, and it has down here at the bottom, removable steps, $495. So, like I said, it doesn't tell you if you're getting the front, the rear, both. So I'm assuming they're all going to be the same. It's only going to be the front. Now, I looked through several different trucks on the GM website that had pictures of the steps in there. And it seems like I have not seen one truck with two lines that say movable steps fore or aft, two lines of $495. I haven't seen it. So it's kind of vague. I think they should explain that better when you're looking for a truck with these options, unless you specifically order it. I'm not sure. The dealer was kind of not clear on it either because they had never installed. This is like the first ZR2 that they had in stock that had the steps. So, like I said, I'm hoping they were correct. I actually ordered another set from GM online, which if you order them online, you get a 20% discount. And I had some money from the purchase of the truck, which it took down to like $360, somewhere in that area for the rear steps. But like I said, I think, you know, GM should be more specific on what you're buying. Like you said, you can't rely on just the pictures. And so if you're looking to buy a truck with a step, just to, you know, be aware of that. Like I said, I really wasn't, and the dealership wasn't either. But this is what I got. I just got the 2 front steps. But anyway, I mean, they look like they're nice steps and everything. They attach. They're pre-drilled here. There's 2 bolts in the front, 2 in the back, and it looks like they've got like clip nuts on the back because they're removable. So if you're going off-roading and that, you can take them off fairly easy. So like I said, they're really sturdy steps. So we'll see how they do, but I probably won't remove them ever. And like I said, it's a lot easier getting in and out of the truck with them. So if you're a shorter person, I would recommend getting them. They're definitely a big plus. Other than that, still I've got like 600 miles on it now. No issues. So it's been a good truck. No check engine lights and everything like that, because I know the guys, other YouTubers and that, have had issues with check engine lights. I don't know what the mileage specific was, you know, where they were getting this light, but I haven't had any issues with it. Everything seems like it works fine. There was something that I did notice though. I did notice a manufacturing defect, which I've already notified the local dealership. Not the dealership that I bought it, another dealership that I've done business with. So I don't know, you want to look, and I don't know if it's just my truck or if it's going to be a production issue, but let me get a light and I'll show you what I've seen here. All right, so like I said, this is the rear driver's door, and as you can see right there, that seam is not folded completely over, and it's not sealed properly. So like I said, I went to my local Chevy dealer, and they got it scheduled in to repair that. But it just looks like an area where water could catch, and eventually you'll start some corrosion there. So I would check your truck door jambs, or the bottom of the door, the seam, and see if you have something familiar or the same. But I don't know if it's like my truck only, or that's a production issue. So that might be a note to take, and I'll show you the other thing I've got. So I noticed on the back of the steering wheel, I just felt this. So if you rub your hand down on this side, it's nice and smooth. But then I noticed on the other side, it bulges out. And then I push it down, and then it comes right back up. So I was going to take it back in and tell the dealership about it and see if they can fix it. I don't know if it's something they could fix or if they have to change the steering wheel out. But the leather on the back side, on this side, like I say, I really can't show you. Maybe I'll come around the other side, but it's bulged up. So hopefully they can take care of that. But other than that, that's all I've seen so far on the truck, and everything's been tip-top shape. So let me go around and see if I can see that. All right, so I'm on the right side of the steering wheel. So let me see if I can get the camera back there. You can't really see it too much. Let me see if I can put this light right here. But it's right here. It's bulged out. You can push it down. And then it doesn't sit very flat. And it starts, after a few minutes, it pops back out. So I don't know if they missed some glue there or what. I mean, it's not torn or anything. So hopefully they can fix that fairly easy. So other than that, like I said, everything else seems like it's in good condition. I guess I'll let you know in a few more weeks as I continue to drive it. This will be my daily driver back and forth to work. So we'll see how it holds up and make sure you follow me and see if I have any updates to this. But as of right now, like I said, I'm happy with it. I mean, of course, I mean, you figure that there's going to be a few defects here and there. I'm sure all vehicles have them, as long as you know where to look. But I mean, I'm sure they do their best. And anyway, we'll continue to watch that and see how fast I get that repaired and see what they do to repair it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me and subscribe, and I'll catch you in a few.